Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We're looking at Bitcoin on a daily time frame. And as we said yesterday, if we held the support, we would break up and test into higher. This wick that occurred was the failure to test at higher level, and we decided to go downwards. We actually are in high hopes of not closing this daily candle under 17,000, but it is what it is. And it's coming right to the support of the 17 or 16.6 level. If we close under 16.6 today, you're gonna, well, closing under, I think it was 16. All right, I'm just gonna turn it on. 16.6, okay. Closing under 16.6 is gonna cause for you to go to the next level, which is around 16,000 and then 15.5. So keep in mind that right now the pressure is to the downside. We're looking for the support where it's gonna come in, and we're gonna have to wait until daily close to figure that out. No matter what, if daily close is under the 17,000, whatever we open up the next day is probably going to be a dead cat bounce into 17,000 and then look for lows. So be very cautious and ready. I just closed my long at like 300 some percent profit. I have a short scalp going, and I also had a plan for members. If you saw me take this off for a second, you would have saw what we were doing. So yeah, that's basically the gist I'm saying. Keep in mind, volume is coming down to a standstill at resistance. That's why we were looking for that short, because of a bearish volume divergence. All right. Also, you were at the resistance of 21. We tried to get to the 55 for a better short near that 17, 18,000, but that's probably going to come a little bit later. We might just chunk along over here, come down to like 16.4, and then bounce on up. So let's hope for the best. Going to a 4-hour chart. Oh, let me throw my glasses on. My glasses. Okay, now I can see. So why if someone yesterday was like, MACD is not that useful, blah 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 blah. Well, it's because you don't know how to use it that you assume that it's not useful. Let me show you a quick thing on the 4-hour on Bitcoin. As this was occurring, you were probably looking for higher, okay? But if you look over here, when we hit the 200 EMA, you had a crossover for the momentum to go up, and then the cross down occurred, and that's where you knew that this fail was going to occur, and the downside move came, because even when you came down, this blue line attempted to cross over the red right over here, but it did not close above it, and the failure continued. So right now we are looking for lower. Even if this comes up over here to like 17,000, as I said, I'm still looking for that dead cat bounce lower. And then once we make the one more leg down, maybe to around 16.4, we can look for it to get scooped up and go higher. Time will tell, and what I will know when it occurs is first we'll get these pink candles. From the red, we'll get the pink, and then we'll cross over the zero line, and then you'll start getting green candles, and that will confirm, like you see right over here, when you get the blue to cross over the red, and you get the green to cross over from the pink, you get this breakout formation occur for a quick scalp long, and then get out of the long as soon as you got the green going to light green, and definitely when the blue crosses the red. That's your confirmation to get out of that long scalp. Then you want to wait for this bottom occurring for the long scalp. This is the short scalp right here. Right here is where I would have shorted, and I would have just added into this dead cat bounce. Because look over here, this and this is a lower high, but this and this is a higher high. This right here is a bearish divergence, knowing that, hey, on this drive, you should have shorted the crap out of it. So that's how MACD works. I'll give you more details as we go along, and all the members got a full explanation of this. Hopefully, this secondary explanation gets you more up to date on how the indicator works. Oh, um, Candace, how does accumulation, distribution, and capitulation uh, get shown? Well, here is over here. When you have the bottom going up, that's accumulation. Okay, accumulation, accumulation. Over here, when this cross happened, accumulation is just starting to switch to distribution. And then when the blue is down, it's all distribution. And this is one indicator to show you accumulation distribution, these blue and orange lines. The second one is the MACD, the bars itself. It's showing you accumulation, 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 weaker buys, weaker buys, weaker buys, last gasp buys, and then switching to distribution. Now, this I was just showing you here, right? Now look over here. If you follow along the price, oh man, this was ugly. So look at this. And another thing here, go a little bit further back from this high, okay, to this high. The second high is this high to this high. And look at that. Price went higher, RSI was lower. That's bearish RSI divergence. And that was a clue that, hey, possible downside is coming. Then you also had volume over here declining as you got to the top. That's bearish volume divergence. That's two things telling you, hey, short. Third thing is you're at the top of your EMA's resistance. That's a third thing, okay? Fourth thing, your MACD indicator is going from dark green to light green. That's fourth indicator saying short here. Fifth indicator, blue going under the red. So you have 5 points of confluence to short this level. Not to mention, it's basically 20K to 21K. We had a fib over here as well. I mean, right there. 21.8 to 21.6 was our short that we were trying to take, but it did not get there. But a lot of people took this 20,800. Who here remembers what 20,800 level on Bitcoin is to me? And how many months in a row we've discussed that level? So I'm going to take all this back off. So yeah, that's basically all I want to go over with Bitcoin. We're going to go to a daily on Ethereum. Aries, relax. Even on a daily, you can see your MACD is starting to show you weakness to the downside. Look at this high. Look at this high, a lower high. Okay? And then basically it's just showing you its weakness. That lower high is coming in under the 0 too. So it just looks like a dead cat bounce coming to the downside. Anyway, let's go to yeah, so basically that was Bitcoin. Here's Ethereum. So it's coffee. So Ethereum is doing the same thing, okay? And this is the daily chart. Now I showed you what occurs on the 4 hour when the blue gets under the red, right? Look, blue almost got under the red. It was a fake out. It never crossed down, made another high, and these highs were all basically like lower highs. And there's bearish divergence here. You can't see it. The slope of this upward trend line to this upward trend line obviously is way, way bearish on this set. So that was another short point here. Then you got this high over here from here to here, here to here. Obviously, it's down sloping, so you just continue the dead cat roll. Now you got another one over here, this high compared to this high. Okay, now there's no divergence, okay, because this one is higher than this one. Oh no, that's bullish divergence. Sorry. See, this to here is lower, but from here to here is higher, meaning more strength in this push up. So this was a bullish value, bullish RSI divergence, and then from here to here, you got the downside again. So you got that rollover effect coming. This basically showed you people were buying it up. This is showing you this is weak buying. That's why one market sell not topple it over. Same thing over here on a daily, okay? We are basically putting in those light green bars. So the possibility of us breaking down is very, very high. But first you need to have that blue cross over the red to the downside to confirm downside is coming, okay? Here is our 4 hour chart on Ethereum. And the 4 hour is showing you that the downside has begun and it's not slowing down yet. You can see that by here. See, the blue is under the red. We tried to cross out, we couldn't, and we got pushed down again. Where is this? Right here. Ooh, and that's not a good thing because this is also considered resetting your indicators. When it's going sideways, right, and this is going down, that's actually a bullish volume divergence. Not about a volume, a bullish RSI divergence. Keep in mind over here, see this huge drop here, and then you have this lower drop here. That's also a bullish divergence because you did not get as low, right? So everything is looking like upside. Now you got this big push off over here to the downside because your orange and blue did not cross right here. Right here. You see it was a fake out, and that's how you got this extra leg down. You usually get one, two, this is your third wave. After this push down and we've come to support, more than likely we'll reverse back up. And then all the fuel got collected for the pump because of the fact that the RSI and all that stuff reset. So when we do get a bias, it'll have more of a effect, like amplitude wise, as opposed to it coming off of like close to oversold. The effect will be less. More money right now is ready to basically go get taken away if we pump, because everyone is going short basically, in a sense. That's what this like angle is showing you. Like there's more downside there. Well, there's only downside coming to the reset area, which is zero, and then you could pump again. Once we open and close under the zero area, you can use the zero area as resistance to bring it back down. Okay, like this over here. See, this did not go above zero. This did not go above zero, and that's why when we crashed harder. But then when we got above the zero line, aka right here, now you know that it was more likely to go up, but we still did not have enough juice, and we rolled over again here. And then we did it again. But this time when we came down, we did it onto the zero and used that as a support to push off. So I will try to do a better job of explaining this MACD indicator in the future. Right now, what we're looking for is support on Ethereum around 1200 to 1215. I've said this like the last 2, 3 videos. And if we lose that level, then we're looking for much lower, such as 1150 to like 860, whatever. If we hold the 1215 level this time and go sideways, more than likely when we get to 1250, it will be like a dead cat bounce kind of scenario. But then we have to test it again, and if we test it again and we hold it, then we can look to break straight on up and take out all the liquidity of these peaks, and we can start gunning for that higher extension around like 1380, 1340, and so on. So that is what we're looking for on Ethereum, guys. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. If you guys are interested in trading with me, please feel free to join our Discord server. It's in the description of this video below. Last but not least, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and press the bell button for notifications so you get these real-time videos as soon as possible so you can use it to your trading advantage. As you see, I drop these videos at like 5 or 6 in the morning because I have a real life job. And that way, if you wake up and you watch these videos before markets open, more than likely you'll be able to capitalize on those moves and pat me on the back later. So trade safe, be careful, guys. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Chickens say good morning.